In this episode, Alicia defies her family's orders and sneaks out of her mansion in the dead of night. Her destination is Villa Loana, a mysterious and dangerous village reserved for criminals, surrounded by a magical barrier. As she journeys through the dark forest, Alicia feels the weight of her decision but pushes forward, determined to witness the world outside her noble life. Upon arriving in Villa Loana, she's struck by the suffering and poverty around her. People live in harsh conditions, sleeping on the ground and struggling to survive. It's unlike anything she's known. During her visit, Alicia encounters a blind man named Will, who quickly realizes she is from nobility. Despite his blindness, he senses her refined presence. Will, once a noble himself, shares how he was exiled after opposing the wrong person. His story opens Alicia's eyes to the harsh reality of privilege and exile, making her question her role in this world. Will advises her to learn from the past if she wants a better future, leaving Alicia thoughtful and inspired. She returns to the mansion with a new resolve, seeing her role as a villainess in a more complex light. 2 years pass, and Alicia grows stronger and more skilled. She spends her time training in swordsmanship, studying diligently, and frequently visiting Will for guidance. One day, Lord Eric invites Alicia to visit the city, and she eagerly accepts. Her brother Henry insists on accompanying them. Together, they visit a shop owned by Paul, a herbalist and low-ranking noble. Paul introduces her to a medicinal herb called Josia, used for reducing fevers. Alicia mentally notes its value, recognizing that as a future villainess, she needs knowledge of both harm and healing. Back home, Alicia's ambitions clash with her family's restrictions. She wishes to qualify as a swordsman, but her family refuses to let her take the exam. After a tense discussion, her father promises to reveal the truth behind their concerns when she turns 15 and enters the Magic Academy. Alicia, however, is determined to continue her training and prove herself, even without their approval. Frustrated but resolved, she returns to Villa Loana to seek further guidance from Will. During this visit, she observes the villagers' struggles more closely in the daylight, including a young boy named Gil, whose intelligence stands out despite his hardships. Moved by his suffering, Alicia feels compelled to help. She retrieves the fever-reducing Josia herb from Paul and brings it back to aid Gil. This small act of kindness hints at her growing complexity as she navigates between compassion and her chosen path as a villainess. Will continues to encourage her growth, advising her to strengthen her skills and broaden her knowledge. Alicia devotes herself to her training, focusing on both swordsmanship and magic. Her dedication pays off as she progresses from basic spells to more advanced abilities, pushing herself beyond her limits. Soon after, Alicia is summoned by the king. During their meeting, the king questions her loyalty and her views on nobility. Alicia responds fearlessly, expressing her discontent with the privileges that come with her title. This exchange serves as a reminder of the difficult path she's chosen and the sacrifices she may face. But Alicia's determination remains unshaken. She's resolved to pursue her ambition, even if it means risking everything she once took for granted. Her journey as a villainess has only just begun, with more challenges and secrets waiting to be revealed.